Again, I think maybe a little bit too central on the strike. Find a corner.
Working his way in, goes far right, score! The first of his international career with a somersault, giving Salzburg a 2-1 lead. Look at his teammates, Brenden Aaronson, the American in Austria.
Here is a run out the clock situation.
Alex Wober from Run Out the Clock, and this Friday we had a very special guest, Brenden Aaronson, come on the show, U.S. men's national team player and Red Bull Salzburg center mid. He was incredible to talk to. We talked about soccer across the world and what it was like to transition from the MLS to the Austrian Bundesliga. It was a huge step for him, and you're going to find out in this video. In other news, we're going to be having another special guest come on the show within the Appalachian State football community, and that is quarterback Chase Bryce. We haven't figured out a date yet, but he is going to be coming on the show very soon, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. Check me out on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to do. I'm also on LinkedIn if you want to connect with me, so go ahead and check that out. Other than that, let's hop right into the video. Welcome to Run Out the Clock, Brenden. This is a show where we bring on athletes. We talk about sports takes and stuff, but you are a Red Bull Salzburg center mid. You also played for the U.S. men's national team. How are you doing today, Brenden?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's start off with a question that began with your career. You started as an academy player for Bethlehem FC, and then you moved through to the Philadelphia Union Academy. And then, you were considered to be a backup playmaker, but injuries and opportunities gave you a chance to start, and you excelled with that team. You scored 7 goals with Philadelphia. So just tell me about the transition from the MLS to the Austrian Bundesliga.
Yeah, I think just the transition, the difference of the league is MLS is a growing league. It's getting better and better, and I think even the U.S. fans can see that, and I think it's even growing to watch on TV, But I think that the difference between the two leagues is here it's a lot more physical. Guys are bigger, guys are more aggressive, and I think that's a thing that kind of lacks in the MLS. But the MLS is a growing league, but I still think the Austrian league challenges me more in different areas.
Absolutely. What would you say was your biggest challenge coming to the Austrian league?
Definitely the physicality of it all. I think it took me a few games to kind of learn the pace of the game, because this league, everybody likes to say it's a Red Bull league. Every team will press you hard, can defend well, do those kinds of things. So I think that was probably the biggest change for me.
We were talking a little bit about how competitive the table is right now. Red Bull Salzburg is 3 points ahead of Rapid right now. Just tell me about the competitiveness of the league and how you and the club expect the season to end.
Yeah, I think that, it's a tough season so far. I joined halfway through the season and it was tight coming into it, and Rapid's done a good job of staying pretty close to us in the table. But I think from now it's just winning all of our games, and that's what we've been doing. We only lost once in the league since the startup, which is great with all the games that we've played. But for us, it's definitely big that we just keep winning every single game and have this winning mentality right now.
Philadelphia announced that you would be the highest transfer fee for an American homegrown player from the MLS. Coming to Salzburg with an American coach in Jesse Marsch, was it an easier transition playing under an American coach?
I can't really say, because I haven't had a European guy to kind of go under as my coach, because I had Jim Curtin, who's an American guy too, and then I've had Jesse. But I think coming in, it definitely helps, because you can go to him and just talk about not even about soccer things, about stuff that's going on in the US, and kind of relate in that way. But yeah, Jesse's been great with me. I know he's a fantastic coach. The players that he's developed through his time spent here and at New York Red Bull, you can see, and it's pretty impressive. And yeah, I think that we just have a great relationship, and it's open, and we're willing to talk to each other. I'm willing to go to him whenever I seek knowledge and what I need to do next and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think we have a great relationship.
Yeah, it definitely helped with the language barrier as well. Probably, as you said, you can go to him, you can talk to him, but you are taking German classes. How's that going for you? You learning the language pretty easy up there?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough because German's German, you know. I think that it's a pretty tough language to learn. It's not like Spanish is probably a little bit easier, but I think that German is it's coming because I'm around it every single day, and that's what everybody at the club speaks. And when we have meetings, Jesse speaks in German. He knows full German. So I think it's for me, it's just learning, just keep learning by just taking my time. Don't put pressure on myself. Just learn and take it seriously, but not putting pressure on myself. And I know it will come because I'm around it every single day and I'm learning 3 times a week.
So just last question. This is one that a lot of people here in the United States, they're really excited about the future of the U.S. men's national team. You know, you scored your first goal for them against El Salvador in an exhibition match. Just tell me what the people in the United States can expect for the future of the men's national team.
I mean, US fans, they should be happy, I think, with the way that US soccer's come. I think that they should be really excited too. You know, I mean, you see Weston McKennie, you see Christian Pulisic, you see Gio Reyna now, you see Serginho Dest. All these top players are playing at top clubs, you know, and it's all these Americans that are moving up in European eyes, you know. Now, I think back in the day, not many Americans got chances overseas, but now you're seeing that a lot of these clubs want Americans because the way that they are in European clubs, you know, they're going up the ladder, they're playing well week in and week out. So I think that it's very exciting time for the US men's national team, and the team that we have right now is just really exciting, and it's only going to grow and grow more because of the talent that the US is starting to breed through the academies and stuff.
One more, just a little bit of a fun question. What is
Uh,
your favorite part about going to Europe? What was your favorite part about being there, or what is your favorite part right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's for me. I've always been a traveler. I love seeing the world. I love going around and like I'll go on like little walks around the city here. But I think for sure the favorite thing is the city. It's the culture. It's beautiful, man. It's really beautiful. The mountains in the background. You have the old castle in the middle of the city, or they call it a fort here. But I mean, it's just really cool, and the scenes here are unbelievable. And for me, I want to even travel around a little bit more of Austria and maybe even into other countries, but it's harder now because of COVID. But yeah, I mean, I love that side of things too.
Do you miss the United States at all?
Yeah, I do. I do. I mean, the thing that I miss most about the United States is just being at home with my family, my girlfriend. That thing, like that side of things, is it's always tough, you know. Like I'm living in a place by myself right now, and I've never done that before because I lived at home, and that's definitely the hardest thing. But I mean, I'm learning. I have FaceTime, thank God. FaceTime my girlfriend all the time. FaceTime my family. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain at all because things here are going great, and they'll come and visit, and everything will be great. Yeah.
Well, Brendan, I appreciate you coming on the show. Do you want to talk about anything else before I let you go?
No, I just want to say thank you for having me, and for sure give this guy a channel to watch.
Thank you, Brendan. Brendan was such a fun guest to have on the show. We talked about his transition from the MLS to the Austrian Bundesliga, and we also talked about what a bright future the United States men's national team has. It's going to be awesome to see what the future holds for that team. But other than that, that's going to be it for me right here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on because you're not going to want to miss out on any of this brand new content coming out. We got March Madness coming soon, so I will be dropping a bracket prediction very soon. Also, NFL free agency. And Wober's 2.0 NFL mock draft is going to be dropping very soon, so keep a lookout for that. But other than that, this is Run Out the Clock.